Move tonight at the Hinchy Gym. Not only is it a special treat because it's Proctor West Rutland Girls Varsity Basketball action, but it's also Seniors Day here, as West Rutland will be honoring their seniors. And us, the parents have gathered with all the balloons, and they're going to be hugging
Tonight
some
is
kisses.
the last
And
game for the
I'll
regular
go outside Mike now as we'll pick up Paul Dunches, and he'll be the MC of the senior ceremony.
To recognize all of them. We'll start with number 4, Alyssa Ray.
I'm gonna wait until he comes back. Oh, okay.
Number 12, Stacy Corey. Number 14, Mia Genovese.
No. I do.
Number 15, Caitlin Nickerson.
He's hanging out in the middle. Yeah, again.
Number 21, Kaya Dickerson. Number 23, Katie Ponto. Number 20, Christy Dunches. Well, here's my niece, Joe. We would like to take this time to recognize the seniors from Proctor. They're playing in their last game here in West Rutland too. Number 1, Allie Llewellyn. Number 3, Kristen Leopold. Number 11, Janelle Mullen. Number 13, Taryn Kish. Number 21, Kendra McMahon. Number 31, Ashley McCullough. And number 33, Danielle Chaffee. Thank you, guys.
One final announcement. For the past 30 years, nearly 1,000 players have competed in the McDonald's All-American High School Basketball Games, creating an elite lineup of athletes that reads like the who's who in basketball history. The McDonald's 2007 All-American Basketball Team accepts nominations of 2,500 high school athletes from all over the nation. This is the dream team of high school athletes. West Rutland High School and the local McDonald's are proud to announce that for the first time, one of our athletes has been nominated for this team. The final team has not been announced yet, but we are very pleased to announce that Christy Dunches has been nominated. Christy Dunches has been nominated as one of the top female players in the nation. McDonald's of Rutland would like to give Christy her certificate, and each member of the West Rutland girls basketball team be our guest card for an extra value meal at McDonald's, as well as Proctor's team.
We weren't supposed to give away the food to the players. Welcome to West Rutland's Himchi Gymnasium, home of the Golden Horde. Tonight's matchup features the Proctor Phantoms and your Golden Horde. And now for the Phantoms, starting lineup, back guard number 12, number 3, Kristen Leopold. Senior, number 3, that is. Senior, number 1, Allie Llewellyn. Senior, number 11, Janelle Mullen. Senior, number 13, Taryn Kish. At center, junior, number 15, Katie McCormick. The Phantoms are coached by Bruce Boucher and assisted by Frank Carmen and Jen Dobar.
Go, ladies!
And now, the starters for the West Rutland Golden Horde. At guard, freshman, number 22, Katie Lincoln. Senior, number 14, Mia Genovese. Sophomore, number 11, Emily Sumner. Senior, number 4, Alyssa Ray. Center, senior, number 20, Christy Dunches.
On my sheet I had him. We got it. They heard their name.
McCormick, number 22. Kelsey McCormick came in the basketball game for Proctor. And I believe Pano came in to replace Lincoln. That's Genovese now, 14 with the basketball. Pano is out there, and they're going to slide it. Oh, what a beautiful pass from Ray. Great pass from Ray, and a nice finish by Dunches, and it makes it 16-12. That's what I'm talking about. You've held West Rutland to just 12 points, but you've only got 16. And there's McCormick. Oh, man. She's carving out her spot down there against Christy Dunches and doing a heck of a job. 18-12. McCormick's going to be the leading scorer easily for Proctor, and Dunches. No. Ray will get to the rebound. Ray will get to the basket. And Ray's got an offensive rebound by senior Alyssa Ray. Puts it back up and in, and it's 18-14 Proctor. And Kelsey McCormick will bring the basketball down, and look at that 2-3 zone. Swing it over to Scarzello, and that's going to be a foul. It's going to be shots coming up. I believe it's on for Genovese. She'll pick up the foul. And Kelsey McCormick played in the JV game tonight. Also doing double duty here, playing in the varsity, and she's going to get 2 shots at the line for Proctor. And McCormick should be a little bit short. It was online, but tad short, and she'll get another chance here. First foul on Genovese, 4th on the team. Actually, both teams 4 fouls now, and the lead at 4. So there's a lot of 4s in the equation here, and that's going to be no good. Dunches with a great box out on Kish will turn fire and find Genovese. And I'll tell you, nice little bump on Lincoln's nose. She's sitting right below me, and they got a bag of ice on it, and she just earned some stripes. And it's going to be saved by Kelsey McCormick. As the McCormick girls out there, Katie and Kelsey doing a number here in this first half of play. They'll go to Leopold, and she'll swing the ball down in the corner to Kish. She'll put it up. Got it! Kish with the basket. Goes 20-14 Proctor. And Genovese will get the pass off to Pono, came back to meet it, and there's the bump on the baseline. He took the baseline away, and Genovese coming back to Dickinson. Dickinson between circles, kills the dribble, a little bounce pass on the side to Genovese. Right now, as far as scores, there's Ray and Dunches out there who are, that's going to be out from the foot of Leopold out of bounds, and Genovese will take it out of bounds in front of the Proctor bench. Mullen coming back in the basketball game for Scarzello for Proctor, and Mullen with a very brief rest and has played exceptionally well for Proctor. They've got that 6-point lead, and Stacy Corey snuck in on me, and she's out there for West Rutland. She's got the ball, number 12. Kelsey McCormick came out to guard her, and they go to Ponto. They go to Dunches, nice grab, turns, fires, finds Ray. Ray will get it. Tell you what, Alyssa Ray didn't see a lot of playing time early in the season, but the longer the season's gone on, the more they've used her, and the more productive she has become, and she is quite the weapon out there now for West Rutland. Like I said, they give West Rutland another low post score besides Dunches. That's going to be too long this time, and it's a long rebound. Yeah, and Genovese with a fantastic box out. It's in a lot of trouble now. Gets the ball up to Mullen, out, and yes, Mullen will get it. 22-16, lead back to 6. Proctor with the lead. Corey with the ball. She pushes it to Ray. She'll put it on the floor and get the foul. Ray just knows how to create something good out of something bad, and she did it right there. Corey mishandled the shot, pushed it to Ray, which was very good, very smart, and then Ray just caught it at the peak of the pass and put it up and drew the foul, and she's at the line for 2 shots. And a foul on Mullins, her first, and that shot's not going to drop, and it'll stay 22-16. Been a very, very rapidly played first half. Just 2:43 left to go in the second quarter. And that same deal, too long and strong. And Mullen, again, with at least 7 defensive rebounds, and the beauty of her getting the rebound, she can bring the ball up and set the offense up herself. McCormick pushes the ball inside to Kish. Ray seals her up. McCormick wanted the ball back. Mullen for 3, no. And a nice job by Dunches that time with the box out. We'll get it to Ponto. Katie Ponto, senior, up the floor to the arc. Slides the ball down to Corey. She'll make the catch away from Kelsey McCormick, and she got the foul. I see 2 shots. I wanted to see you on the floor during the shot, and they said 2 shots coming up for Stacy Corey. And with 2:18 to go, the clock will stop, and that'll become the 16th foul on Proctor. It's the next foul Proctor commits. It's going to put West Rutland at least for the 1-1 at the line. And that foul was on Kelsey McCormick, her first personal. West Rutland has had a problem all year from the free throw line, and they continue to have a problem here. And Sumner will come in for Ray, and Alyssa Ray will leave to a very, very well-deserved hand. Good first half of play by Alyssa Ray. But again, if you start going back through the season and look at the the free throw percentage as a team, it's not that dazzling for West Rutland. She'll get 1 or 2 right there, and it goes 22-17. And that's not criticism. That's just the stat sheets that the coach gives me. I can break it down. There are some excellent stats on it, but then if you add them all up as a team, Oh, they'll step it down inside. They're looking for Kish. The pass is at her feet. Ball kept alive by Sumner. She'll go to Genovese. For rare turnovers, this game's been played pretty crisp and clean throughout the first half. Pano launches it. Got a three-pointer for Pano. Oh, the defense never switched out on her, and she just took her time and lined it up, and that's going to make it 22-20 now as West Rutland gets a little run going. Three ball the other way, front rim. That was Kelsey McCormick with it. Dunches with the rebound off the missed shot. And Genovese, as the gym starts to explode in noise now as the game heating up. And Dunches will make the catch on the left elbow. Mullen was on her. And Genovese, was looking at the bench. I think it went off Genovese personally. They're going to give it back to West Rutland. And they might have caught a break right there. But Genovese talking to her coach. And very smartly, the defender came out, and I missed who the defender was, so I almost got the steal. Pano into Genovese, and McMahon came in the ballgame. I knew I heard this buzzer for a switch, and it's going to be McMahon in the ballgame, 21 for Proctor, and then Dunches went up, got fouled. You see the call right there. She got the ball down in the sweet spot, turned to go to the hole, and got fouled, and Christy Dunches at the line. Last stat sheet I had, she was at 75% from the free throw line for West Rutland. Kendra McMahon, 21 in the ballgame for Proctor. And she was one of those seniors that they honored before the game for the Proctor Phantoms. And Dunches is good there. Makes it 22-21. It's also the 7th team foul. This was an automatic, too, though, fouled in the act of shooting. Jerry Munger at the Hinchy Gym. Hope you've enjoyed all the high school basketball and JV ball I brought you all year. We're tied at 22, and it's taken West Rutland a long time to get this thing even. And each team has put out a lot of energy. Always a super fun time when I get to do a West Rutland Proctor game. Mullen gets the foul down to McCormick. It's slapped away by Sumner. McCormick chases it down herself. Katie McCormick gets to Leopold, and it's going to go out from Leopold's foot out of bounds to be West Rutland basketball. 57 seconds to go in the first half of play. And they're still working on Katie Lincoln's nose down below me. Oh yeah, got a little bump in it. Corey did a nice job not to travel, came off the Pano. She spins, works herself inside, lost control of the basketball, and got a kick called on Pano on the ball. So it'll be automatically Proctor's basketball. 42 seconds to go, and I'd be stunned if they hold for the last shot. Keep the rhythm of the game going, and I'm not saying that's what Coach Boucher was going to do. I'm just thinking back to a game I just recently did on a boys game at another school where they held the ball with 59 seconds to go in the game down 2, and it cost them the basketball game. Sumner reacts to the pass down inside and will slap the ball away. They have switched Sumner now onto McCormick. She's a little bit more, well, I don't want to say quicker, but she's having more success against McCormick right now. McMahon with the catch. That was Dunches on her, and then Corey came in on the backside when he went back to Mullen and almost created the steal. Down to 28 seconds to go on the game clock. Oh, weak side, rebound, put up and in. McCormick with the miss, and the other McCormick, Kelsey with the miss, and Katie with the basket. 24-22, Proctor takes the lead back. They'll go to Sumner. She's at the free throw line. There's the cut, and I believe it's going to go off from Ponto's hands out of bounds. That'll lead Proctor 11 seconds to work with, which is a ton of time to come down and get not only one good shot, maybe another shot if they miss, get the rebound. And West Rutland can foul not in the act of shooting and not send Proctor to the line. Mullen, she was looking good to take the shot, wanted to give the pass off, and that's going to be the buzzer, and that's going to be the end of a great half of basketball. And Mullen and Proctor will have a 24-22 lead over West Rutland at the Hinchy Gym on Munger Vision. As the game's gone along, the gym's become more packed, and I didn't know how they could top the atmosphere at the start of the game, but it's better now. This is like Duke, North Carolina right now, and nobody in foul trouble for either side. That's the good news. We'll be able to just play this thing out to its fullest capabilities. It's going to be Proctor with the basketball. Mullen will bring it in. That's going to be Leopold with the touch. We'll go back to Mullen. Mullen was superb in that first half of play, as was that young lady McCormick. She'll give the ball up, and there's the basket. Got it to Kish from McCormick. Nice little feed on the baseline. 26-22, the opening play of the second half, and Stacy Corey will put it up and not get the roll. Kept alive. McCormick with the rebound. Katie McCormick. She'll come off to Kristen Leopold, and they'll bring the ball back now to Janelle Mullen, and she'll kick it back, and too far outside for a shot, and Leopold It's the ball on the side to Kish. Kish covered by Ray. They'll go down inside. McCormick up, and there's the foul up in the foul. Nice job of crashing the boards. And again, Mullen, number 11, in that first half of play, even though I don't have an official stat, I had her for at least 7 defensive rebounds, plus she had a couple of offensive. She's going to be awful close to double digits in rebounds now, and she's at the line to shoot 2. That was Sumner's second personal foul for West Rutland, and it goes 27-22. Oh, it's been a barn burner. That's why these are fun games. She gets them both. 28-22, and it's going to be Sumner bringing the ball out of bounds. She'll take it into Ponto. West Rutland had a very brief lead in the ball game, just one time. Other than that, it's been Proctor either tied or ahead, mostly ahead. That's Sumner with the catch. A pass a tad bit behind her. Comes off to Ponto. She's got 1 3, and she won't get that one to drop. And Llewellyn will get the catch and push the ball. Both these teams very qualified for the playoffs. West Rutland just trying to secure that home playoff for at least the first round, if not more. Kish up, Kish no. Rebound followed up by Kish, and ball will go to the floor. Kish calling for a foul, and it's a 2-on-2, and Corey will pull it back on the curl and let the offense join her now. The rest of her teammates as they'll get set up for the half-court offense. And again, pretty equal parts Proctor, pretty equal parts West Rutland here in the Hinchy gym. Pano says, I'll try it again, and she won't get it, and ball will be on the floor. It'll be on the floor. It'll be a long ball. It came out on the floor for a long time, and then Llewellyn will pick it up, and she'll give it off to Janelle Mullen, Kristen Leopold, and West Rutland will come out and play zone to start this second half. Llewellyn, no. McCormick, yes, and the foul. She's going to the line to shoot 2, and she almost was able to convert the bunny shot. That's going to be on Alyssa Ray. And again, McCormick has just been outstanding here for Proctor in this basketball game. Carried through the first half into the second half, and that'll be the second foul on the team for West Rutland. First on Ray, and his shot will be a little short. Neither team has shot well from the free throw line as a whole. If you still go back and look at some of the stats here from the ball game to this point, 28-22 Proctor, and McCormick will make it stay 28-22, and Duncan will get the rebound and look to outlet the basketball, and she'll get it to Stacy Corey. Katie Lincoln not out there in the ball game. Remember, she left with a bloody nose in the first half, and they seem to have that under control, but she's on the bench right now. Corey pulled the shot down, wants to get the angle. The defense reacts, gets it to Pano. She wants to go to Ray. Ray trying to back in, turns, lost the ball, slapped out of her hands. Stays with West Rutland down on the baseline. Dunch is looking to the bench, and they're going to set up the box formation, play 4 corners in the paint. Ray with the catch, and nope. She's hit from the perimeter once. That one was long and strong, and now Llewellyn will bring the basketball down and give it off to Mullen at the center court logo. She'll go past Pano, give it off on this side to Kish, and Kish had a good look, and there's Mullen again, and Mullen's gonna get it! Mullen with a great job on the boards, and that's the X factor right now. It's just her rebounding and putting the shots back up and drawing the fouls on rebounds. 30-22, the lead's at 8 West Rutland. Yet to score a bucket here in the second half. It's going to be up top, and Sumner with the basketball. They'll give it to Dunches. She's holding it up top, beyond the three-point arc. Ray, no. 3-point shot, 1 and out. McCormick had it, and almost able to get the foul called on Dunches on the reach. It'll be Mullen with the basketball. West Rutland very impatient on their offense right now, taking long outside shots. Llewellyn, this is her forte, no. And Corey's going to be tied up. Everybody going to the floor. It's going to be taken down. And it's who else? Mullen in there again creating havoc, but it's going to be West Rutland with the possession arrow on their side. And again, I've seen Proctor over the years in the same position with the lead and momentum, wanting to have it slip away in the fourth quarter or in overtime. These seniors on Proctor looking for the win, and I believe it would be their first win over West Rutland in their careers. That's going to be a foul on Llewellyn. Yeah, she's trying to get to the basketball and went through the player. And it's going to be her second personal foul, team's first of the second half. And that happened with 4:50 to go in this third quarter. And Emily Sumner will take the ball out of bounds right in front of the West Rutland bench. And I don't know how long it'll be. If Katie Lincoln's good to go, how long it is before Coach Rennie injects her in the lineup, because she does bring a buzz and energy off the bench. Corey catch fire, no. Left it short. Rebound. Fought for, still fought for, and Dunches will be tied up. And it's going to be Proctor basketball. We're going to bring Kaya Dickinson in now for West Rutland. She's at the scores table getting set to check in. at the next opportunity. This could be Flewelling. Up to Leopold. She'll stop. Nope. Gives it off. Kish. Too strong. Long rebound. Mullen with yet another one. She chased this one down, and Sumner will body up on her, and that's good defense by Sumner. Kish wants to wrap the pass down inside to Leopold. Nickerson's in there, number 15. There's a foul, and the shot almost went. Katie McCormick having a game of her life here at the Hinchy Gym. And she was a young lady. It was so helpful during the start, before the start of the JV game, to help me get my roster and my pronunciations down. And she'll be up with her first shot, and it'll go. And Kaya Dickinson coming in for Caitlin Nickerson for West Rutland. That foul was on Ponto of West Rutland, her first. And McCormick will leave that one shy. Kept alive by Kish as she took the ball away. Turns and almost put the shot in. Then the box out by Dunches. She'll get a hold of the basketball and find Pano up this near sideline. Pano with footsteps coming behind her. And the pass saved from going out of bounds by Corey. Right now, West Rutland in a lot of disarray on their offense. They need to settle down. There's the pass inside and the foul. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. No foul. I apologize. It's a timeout taken by Coach Serrani. And I'll start the roster reading off here in the second half. This is the first timeout taken. I'll start with the West Rutland side for you. Number 4 is Alyssa Ray. Number 12 is Stacy Corey. Mia Genovese. Whereas number 14, Caitlin Nickerson's 15. Christy Dunches 20. Kaya Dickinson 21. Katie Pano 23. Emily Sumner's 11, 22 Katie Lincoln, Nicole Dumas 24, and Stephanie Tuttle is 30. And since it's a full timeout, I can probably get the Proctor roster in real quick for you. Allie Flewelling's number 1, Kristen Leopold's number 3, Janelle Mullen is number 11, Karen Kish is 13, Tori Scarzello wears 14, number 15 is Katie McCormick, Kendra McMahon's 21, Kelsey McCormick's 22, Chris Carlingshield is 23, 31 Ashley McCullough, and 31 is Ashley McCullough, 33 is Danielle Chaffee. I got them all in. I'll tell you right now, there's a lot of differences in this ball game, but right now the intensity meter is definitely off the scale for Proctor. They are much more intense here in this second half of play. Ball on the baseline out of bounds, and it'll be Pano stepping out to bring it in for West Rutland. 31-22, a 9-point lead for Proctor. They're in the burgundy or maroon uniforms, dark uniforms. And West Rutland changing the play as they bring the ball in bounds after a timeout. And it goes to Dickinson, and she got blocked. Ball will come back down. Dickinson on the floor. Ball picked up. Ashley McCullough in the ball game, number 31. And on the turn, she just lost it out of bounds. Now, will West Rutland be able to take advantage of that opportunity? The second chance on the break there as McCullough lost the ball on the turn out of bounds, and Sumner, number 11, will step out and look to bring the ball into play as they'll set the box formation. Lincoln's still on the bench for West Rutland. That's tipped and will go out of bounds. It should stay West Rutland basketball. Again, they're trying to get the ball in near the paint, and that's being pretty well controlled by Proctor right now. And they'll kick it up this time to Stacy Corey. And McCullough will get on her defensively. Sumner squares, fires. No. Cold shooting. She was all alone, and 7 out of 10 times she'll hit that shot. Proctor with a chance to go to double digits with the lead as McCullough brings the ball up, gets it off to Leopold on that side, and she'll loop the ball over to McMahon. Three-pointer. No. Rebound, Kish. Got it. She got the foul, and she's gone to the line to shoot the and one. Ponto will pick up her second foul, and Taryn Kish will be at the line trying to make a three-point play the old-fashioned way from the free throw line after a made basket. And the boards are the difference in the game right now as Proctor controlling both the offense and defensive boards. 33-22, and Kish will be up and a little off. Didn't hit the rim, so it's going to be automatically, it's going to be a violation. The ball will go over to West Rutland, but it's now an 11-point lead in West Rutland. I'm thinking real hard. They had 22 at the break. I'm positive of it. And they have 22 now. They have gone almost 5 minutes without scoring a basket of any form, any nature here on their home court against Proctor. Lincoln in the ball game now. She'll make the catch, being guarded by Leopold. And Sumner on the floor. Pulls it back out. Defensively right now, everybody reacting so well. Foul. And then McMahon and Dunches get tangled up. They both end up on the floor. And McMahon will be called for the foul. 2 shots for Dunches. And Coach Serrani telling Christy Dunches to settle it down, reel it in. That'll be McMahon's first personal and Proctor's second team, and that won't go for Dunches. Kind of rushed her shot right there, not her style. And we'll stay at an 11-point spread at 33-22 Proctor. And that one will drop. It goes to 10, 33-23. And Leopold will bring the ball into McCullough, and there's some pressure in the backcourt. Now they'll pull Lincoln back. Leopold crosses the timeline, and the long pass is too long. Oh, they had Kish open for the full trip down the floor. And I don't think they recognized it. And when they did, the pass was too tall. 2:58 and counting in the third quarter, and West Rutland trying to get in sync offensively. McCullough moving those feet. There's a lob pass. Sumner, great catch. Wraps around to Lincoln to the bucket. No. Another miss in close. Lincoln up. That was partially blocked. Scramble for the basketball along the baseline. McMahon will have it. And West Rutland just can't get a bucket here. Again, they did look like they rushed those shots, but they're reacting to the buzz, the electricity coming off from the Proctor side. McCormick off the glass and in McCormick. Right now, they have no answer from McCormick, and she's doing it down in West Rutland's strength defensively, down in tight. 1 and out as McCormick will have the rebound, and West Rutland very impatient offensively, and that's a 12-point lead for Proctor at 35-23. And they're looking to add to it with 2:10 to go in a third quarter that has been all Proctor. McCullough and Leopold, and now Kish, they play a little toss and catch. There's the ball down inside. And right now, well, that's a block by Dunches, but McCormick able to just use her body to walk in and take a little bump there and create space very nicely. Stacy Corey has Pano at the scorer's table for West Rutland, and that's going to be a turnover. Yeah. And I got to be honest with you, West Rutland completely thrown off their game by this Proctor buzzsaw, this defense they're playing. Dickinson coming out of the ball game. Right now it's Ponto, Dunches, Sumner, Lincoln, and Corey. And it's going to be a turnover on Proctor. And we're going to have a Proctor timeout. 1:43 to go in the third quarter, and Proctor with the lead, 35-23 over West Rutland at the Hinchy Gym. That was a Proctor timeout. They had all the momentum going, but they wanted to make a change, and they did. Stacy Corey, no. And again, when they have had the open looks, they haven't been able to drop the shots. This is McCullough, and she'll weave her way into the front court, give it to Leopold. She'll hold the ball until Lincoln comes out and pressures. She'll kill the dribble. Now she needs some help. She'll spin and give the ball off to McCullough, who came back to meet the pass. And that's going to be a nice screen set by McMahon. That opens up McCullough, and that's just going to be rejected. That's a big-time rejection by Dunches. She slid over nicely on the baseline and just took and whacked the ball out of bounds. McCullough looking. And then that was coming down. That was Leopold coming down the paint, and that shot's going to be a foul called on, could be Kish, I believe, by her reaction. That's going to be on Kish, and this will give West Rutland back to basketball. It's going to be the third team foul, second on Kish. And again, nobody in any serious foul trouble at all on either side as we near the 1-minute, 14-second play mark of the third quarter. Talk about rivalries, got a good one right here, Proctor West Rutland. Pano bought the dribble up high, almost had the ball stolen away by Leopold. Now Lincoln with the basketball. Down to Dunches, up, and wow, what an incredible shot by Dunches. The catch, and then the body control, and then the shot. Lead down to 10, that's McCormick with the catch. She'll go back to McCullough, took a little bump from behind, keeps control of the basketball, and now she'll slow things down, get the retouch. She'll restart, wants to go down, and Sumner with the ball, can't knock it away. The miss on the shot by McMahon and Pano into the front court. Lincoln gives the ball all the way back, and Sumner had her shot taken away at the free throw line. Corey takes the ball and will bring it back to the elbow. She'll keep the dribble alive action, bring it all the way back between circles. McCullough will follow her out. Pano thinking, pulls the shot down. McCullough defensively doing a heck of a job up on the perimeter. And McMahon with the steal for Proctor, and McCullough will race to the basketball and beat Corey to it. Ashley McCullough to McMahon to the bucket, that was blocked. And it's going to be McCormick up and a little wild on the shot. And Sumner will spin and get the ball out. What a crazy sequence to end the third quarter of play. And you can see McCormick take a glance at the scoreboard and see that her team has a 10-point lead with 8 minutes to go in regulation over West Rutland. It's Proctor with the lead. West Rutland 8 minutes away from being defeated on their home court by their rival Proctor in what would be a big index win for Proctor and a big crunch for West Rutland in their index seedings. Dunches up and got it off the glass and in for three-pointers. Dunches. And then Lincoln with the press knocks the ball away from Llewellyn. But before I can even get it out of my mouth, I started to say West Rutland's got to come out and make a quick statement in the first couple minutes, and ball off from Leopold's leg, they said, out of bounds. Would be West Rutland basketball. And I've seen, like I said, so many of these games where it was just 3 years ago that Proctor had a 10-point lead going into the fourth quarter and ended up losing that ball game. They had a lead last year and lost the game in overtime. And they've had leads. Sumner came back to the ball. Dunches up and no. Rebound tipped around. Lincoln racing to it. Llewellyn and Lincoln both crash into the bleacher area, and they both look to be okay. Llewellyn getting up with a limp, but seems to be all right. I don't think you could pry her out of the ball game. This is big time for the senior. West Rutland retains possession. They'll go down to Dunches. She'll catch it in traffic, bring it back to Corey, and they'll wave off the shot, call travel. Ball will go back to Proctor, and West Rutland's going to go press the whole quarter. They need to pick up the intensity, and they've got 7 points now to make up. Mullen with the basketball back in the ball game, number 11 for Proctor. She has played one dynamic game. And Corey took it away, and no, foul, Lincoln. 15 foul, no shots coming up. It's a possession foul. Proctor will have it. And again, I think that missed layup shows you how West Rutland has shot so cold tonight. Even when they get an open look, they're having problems putting the ball in the bucket. And they'll go to the diamond press now. It's Leopold in front of the scores table. And the ball is loose and bodies flying, picked up by Corey. She's going to take it in and foul. She didn't get the shot. Llewellyn will get the foul, and Corey going to the line. And if West Rutland's going to improve their percentage from the free throw line, this is the time to do it. Down 7 minutes left to go, down 7 points. And that's going to be the fourth foul on Llewellyn. That happened fast. 30-second timeout, and Coach Serrani, his teams have come out here in this fourth quarter with the press. The defense has picked up their intensity, has picked up their offense. They're not converting the shots, but they're getting sent to the line. That's going to be, like I said, Llewellyn's fourth foul. That's huge. 7 minutes to go in the regulation in the fourth quarter. West Rutland Proctor varsity action on Munger Vision. 35-28 Proctor. West Rutland had one brief lead. Other than that, it has been Proctor tonight. West Rutland. See what they came up with after the Proctor timeout. They're going to leave Llewellyn in the ball game with the 4 fouls. They'll come out with Mullen, Kish, Leopold, and McCormick along with Llewellyn. So basically the starting 5 out there that started the ball game for the Phantoms. And Corey will get 2 shots, and that's going to bring Kelsey McCormick to the scores table to come in for Proctor. And now Llewellyn will come out now. With 7 minutes even to go, Llewellyn will sit down with their 4th foul, and Kelsey McCormick will play so well off the bench back in the basketball game for Proctor. And that won't happen, and McCormick kept it alive, and McCormick will get the rebound. Katie McCormick will. She'll go to Mullen. Mullen bringing the ball up against Corey. Corey's giving her quite a bumper there. There's a screen set by McCormick. They wanted to bring the ball back to her. She will get to the basketball, and she's going to be stripped of the ball. She'll pick it back up, go to Mullen, to Leopold, to the bucket. No, short, and Pano will pick up loose ball, and then Lincoln will dribble it out of bounds. Kelsey McCormick built a brick wall on the sideline and would not let Lincoln by, and then Lincoln dribbled off her body out of bounds, and it's going to be Proctor with the ball 6.5 minutes away from the win. Ah, it's awesome. Just an awesome atmosphere here. McCormick, again, she was in great position to take the shot. Katie McCormick missed it, but Kelsey McCormick got it on the offensive rebound in the putback. Pano with the ball, and the lead back to 9 right now. Or 8, I'm sorry, 8. 37-29. Corey, no. Rebound Sumner, no. And again, I don't want to keep pounding on it, but the shooting percentage is going to be in the 30s tonight for West Rutland. Sumner with the little putback couldn't get the conversion, and Proctor with the basketball. 6 minutes to go, and they're going to spread the floor. That's Leopold, and she plays so smart. She'll come back to Mullen. Mullen with Corey on her, and now it's going to be Leopold again with the basketball. See him spread the floor. And it's going to become Sumner with the basketball. She's got traffic coming behind her. Lincoln up, got it. Yeah, and then they want to set a different press up right now, and Kish will come back to get it. Mullen fouled. Lincoln will commit the foul. Yeah. And no shots yet. That's the 6th foul, though, so it'll be shots the next time West Rutland commits a foul. And I believe that's Lincoln's 3rd. I'm waiting for the board to catch up to it, and no, only her 2nd. And McCullough, 31, coming back in the ballgame. She's going to replace Kristen Leopold, who will sit down. Proctor up by 6 with the basketball. 5.5 minutes to go in the basketball game. Kelsey McCormick, and West Rutland's got to be aggressive. Got to be choosy. Travel call. A travel call, and the Proctor cheering section. Yeah, you can hear them. This is a lively group. Sumner had the ball knocked away. It'll come to Lincoln, 22. McCullough will get on her. They'll go to Dunches. Dunches, long pass. Pono sets. Pono fires. Pono can't deliver. Rebound. Going to be off from Dunches out of bounds. Mullen with a great position on the inside. And then Dunches couldn't get her hands on the ball to secure it. It goes out of bounds. 5:10 to go. And Kish is hurt. I didn't see what happened, but she's down on the court and being helped up by McCullough, and it's obviously a legs problem because she's limping off. And I honestly didn't see what happened. Boy, she has played so well tonight. And they're going to bring in Danielle Chaffee, number 33. And I want to see where they're going to bring the ball. She'll be side out, and they're going to go to the baseline with it. And Mullen will bring the ball in. Now Kish, we'll see how long she's out, but I was surprised that Leopold didn't come back in the basketball game. Kelsey McCormick motors into the front court. Sumner cuts away any more penetration. They'll come back to McCullough, and McCullough, a lot of space to work with right now. 5 minutes to go. She's going to take it from the free throw line. That might have been partially touched. It was a good decision. She had nothing but court to work with. And Mullen almost knocks the ball away from Corey. That's going to be definitely tipped this time. They've got Kelsey McCormick down the floor. Stops and got it. I'll tell you, Kelsey McCormick has put in some great minutes off the bench for Proctor today. Sumner with the ball, and West Rutland looking to get under control here. Down 8, and get a foul called on McCullough. Yeah, it's going to be on Ashley. And no shots there. Each team now with 6, well, I think they each have 6. It's going to be McCullough's first personal. The board says 5 team fouls. And Lincoln will make the catch in the back court, and McCullough will pick her up, pressure. There's a crossover dribble. Lincoln, little bounce pass this side to Corey. She's going to bring the ball back to Katie Lincoln. Lincoln, boy, dangerous pass, caught. Pono catches, fires, no. Lincoln will battle her teammate for the basketball, and there's going to be a push from behind on Proctor's number 33, Chaffee. Yeah, and that's now the 6th foul. So each team with 16 fouls, everybody will be shooting from this point on. 4:13 to go in the basketball game. 8-point Proctor lead. Corey penetrates below the free throw line, off the glass it in. What an aggressive move by Stacy Corey. And you don't see her usually get that aggressive, but she drove and got the ball in. Chaffee will hand the ball off to McCullough, and again, everybody's shooting foul shots from now on. That's going to be the catch by Chaffee. She'll turn, come off. Mullen, no. Chaffee falling backwards. McCormick, yes. Katie McCormick with a tremendous night. A great effort there. Puts the lead back at 8, 41-33. And did she get the steal? She did, but she tipped the ball back into play to Stacy Corey. West Rutland with 3:28 to go, has the ball. They're in the corner. It'll come back to Corey. She'll step up. Let's go back to Dunches. She's not in position to take the shot. Corey will step up and not get it. Rebound down to Dunches, and she's fouled. And on the hold, Dunches will crash to the ground. And that's going to be the 1-1, and Dunches up off the floor going to the line. I think they said 1-1. I think they said Mullen, but I'll have to wait for the board. Yes, it's Janelle Mullen's second personal foul. Oh, you couldn't ask for a better ball game. And Dunches will miss the front of a 1-1. McCormick will get the rebound, and Katie McCormick got to be close to a double-double tonight in rebounds and points. And And we're going to have a West Rutland timeout. Proctor with the turnover. 3:05 to go in the basketball game. 41-33. Proctor would lead over West Rutland. That was a West Rutland timeout taken with 3:05 to go, and they're down 8. Every possession is important throughout the whole ball game, but right now, every possession, West Rutland needs points. They cannot miss and give up buckets at the other end. They'll kick it out. Lincoln falling away. No. Rebound. McCormick will get it off to McCullough. They'll give it back to Mullen. Mullen behind the back with Stacy Corey on her defensively. Mullen to the top of the arc. We'll give it off to McCormick, and they'll give it back to Mullen. She wants to go on this side to Kelsey McCormick, and she'll just bring it back to Mullen. Clock down to 2.5 minutes to go. You can be very patient when you've got the lead like Proctor does. And in the fouls will be shots for Proctor on any foul committed by West Rutland. And that's going to be the first right there. Is Dunches will fall Mullen. And I think it's her second personal. It's the team 7th, and Mullen, Janelle Mullen, will be going to the line. And that's the first foul on Dunches. Oh, my goodness. For as awesome a game and cleanly played game and well-officiated game it's been very aggressive, but that's the first foul on Dunches. And Mullen will get it in. I tell you, it would be hard to pick an MVP between both McCormicks and Mullen, because the whole team, as a team, Proctor's played so well. This is going to be a West Rutland timeout, and it's going to be a full timeout. Okay, so the Proctor side will take a seat, and we'll take a look in, and we'll read the Proctor roster for you. They don't get on much television. Allie Flewelling is number 1. Number 3 is Kristen Leopold. Number 11, Janelle Mullen. 13, Taryn Kish. Tori Scarzell is 14. Katie McCormick, 15. Kendra McMahon is 21. Kelsey McCormick, 22. Chris Crowningshield is 23. 31, Ashley McCullough. And Danielle Chaffee is 33. And there's some of the, you talk about Duke and Cameron's arena. Look at those face painting jobs right there. And they've got the crowd fired up, and the crowd definitely has rattled West Rutland in their home gym as these guys have gotten the Proctor squad just vocal and into it. And well, we'll come out of that timeout called by West Rutland, and we'll send Mullen back to the line, and she's already made one shot to put it at a 42-33 lead with 2.5 minutes to go in the basketball game. And Mullen will be up and not get the second shot to go, and we have a foul called, and that's going to be shots the other end, I believe. Yes. Yeah, and I'm just waiting. I think it's going to be Dunches taking the shots. I'm not really sure who's taking the shots. Okay, it's going to be Emily Sumner will go and take the shots. Now, I've done West Rutland girls basketball for quite a few years now, and I do not remember them losing to Proctor. So I got to tell you, I would believe this will be this Proctor senior squad's first win over West Rutland if they can hold on for another 2:23. And Sumner will get that one to drop. Makes it 42-34. And Emily Sumner, sophomore, back at the line. Tell you, great game to go into the playoffs with, because it's got the big game atmosphere for both teams to get ready for that. And that's going to be McCormick with the box out, the rebound, and she's looking. Well, Sumner, I think, will pick up the foul. Yeah, Emily Sumner will pick up the foul. That's going to send Katie McCormick to the line. If there's a bright side to that, no time came off the clock. So McCormick down here, and it's still just a 1-1. Each team with 8 fouls apiece. Third foul on Sumner, though. And McCormick, like I said, has just been outstanding tonight. She's at the line and the front end of a 1-and-1. Got it. But I tell you what, she was pretty relaxed and joking around before the JV game, and she's looked all comfortable and relaxed out there on the court here in the varsity game. 43-34. And Proctor looking to make it a 10-point lead. Will do so, as she just nailed them both, all net on both shots. Proctor pulling out of the press, and Corey will bring the basketball up against McCullough. Lincoln will bring it back to Corey. She'll lose the ball on a tip. Will come back to Dunches. Dunches to Lincoln. She's open, and nope, not going to drop for her. And Chaffee with a big rebound. They'll get it off to Kelsey McCormick, and she'll fall through over the top and find Mullen. 1:58 to go. 10-point Proctor lead. What a crossover by Mullen. Then the strip, and the ball is still free. Mullen with the basketball, and jump ball called, and it's going to be Proctor basketball. Everything coming up Proctor's way tonight. And I believe, yes, there's going to be a timeout called by, full timeout called by Coach Boucher of Proctor, and they've got the 10-point lead. Mullen will take the ball out of bounds, number 11 over there for Proctor, and they come out with the same 5 that left the court. Kelsey and Katie McCormick, number 22 and 15. They want to go down on Katie McCormick. Great entry pass, and that could be the icing on the cake. As Sumner tried her best, but the pass was just perfectly thrown, and that was a design play off the dry erase board in the huddle. Sumner turns, fires, got it. 10-point lead again, 46-36 Proctor. Get no shot clock in the state of Vermont. And Proctor's, there's the foul on Dunches, and she'll stop the clock with 1:30 to go, and I believe it's going to be Chaffee taking the shots. Mullen had the ball last, but I believe the foul was committed against Chaffee. So Danielle Chaffee, number 33, will be heading to the line for Proctor, and it's all down to a matter of missing and making free throws now, and then getting the rebounds off a missed shot, or, you know, canning the free throws for your Proctor and putting this thing away. They got the 10-point lead, 90 seconds left in the basketball game. No. And Dunches will get to the rebound. Now West Rutland needs points, though. Again, they need 1, 2, or 3s. They don't need all 3s. They'll give the ball to Stacy Corey. She couldn't handle the pass cleanly. Dunches for 3 will not get it, and it's going to be McCormick with the rebound. And Mullen has it tipped away. It's picked up by Pano, and the ball stripped out of her hands by Mullen, who was on the floor, knocked the ball out of play to save what would be an attempt at the basket. 46-36, Sumner with the ball. West Rutland down and a lot of problems here. Great job by Proctor, trying to throw across it. McCormick's fouled by Stacy Corey, and that's going to be 2 shots. That's a 10th team foul, I believe. Yes, it's the 10th. And Kelsey McCormick, who played in the JV game and now in the varsity game, has had herself a whale of a varsity game tonight. So 2 shots coming up. Proctor up by 10. 63 seconds left in the basketball game. It's going to be a little bit short. And Mia Genovese coming in for Katie Lincoln for West Rutland. And that looks a little stronger. It's going to get the bounce. It will. 11-point lead for Proctor. Sumner will take the ball out of bounds, and Proctor will not pick up until midcourt. It's a pulled back, and they're going to have McCullough up at the top. And nice catch by Dunches, and now they got to start thinking 3 balls. Ponto, no. Rebound, and there's the foul. Dunches had to foul to stop the clock. 52 seconds left, and they're going to send number 33, Danielle Chaffee, back to the line for Proctor. She's got 2 chances this time, though, and the lead is 11 with 52 seconds to go in the basketball game. It was close in Proctor, but West Rutland able to get out a win there. And Proctor coming in with a great game plan, well executed, kept their composure, and had some hot players out there in Mullen and the McCormicks, and actually everybody got into the ball game. Has played very well. Now Flewelling will come in for McCullough for Proctor, and a lot of that is so that the senior will be on the floor if Proctor holds on to get the win here. Good job by McCullough out there. And Chaffee will get the second one. Lead will go to 12. And again, last thing you want to do if you're Proctor, no fouls are being told. No fouls. There's the catch by Pono. They'll go down inside to Dunches. She'll spin fire and a foul because it stops the clock and keeps the hope alive for West Rutland because they'll get a chance to score from the free throw line with the clock not running. Like I said, both teams heading into the playoffs. And wouldn't it be neat if they could meet in the playoffs? Dunches will get that one. 48-37, lead to at 11. And she'll get them both. Lead down to 10, but time on Proctor's side. And there's the foul, yeah. And I know what Christie's saying. Somebody else should be committing the fouls because she's got to be at 4. Yeah, one more and she'll be gone. And they should be designating a player to commit the fouls as they're going to send Chaffee back to the line. She's 1 of 3 tonight, and Chaffee back at the line will be up, and this is a 2-shot foul. It's over the 10 foul limit. And she's zeroed in on it now. And Ray coming in for Sumner. So the team, West Rutland, on seniors night with all 5 seniors on the floor now. And that one won't drop. Mullen kept it alive. They'll chase it down in the corner. And who touched it last? It's going to be off from McCormick out of bounds. West Rutland will have the ball. 49-38. Proctor with the lead. Genovese will bring the ball into play for West Rutland. 39 seconds to go in this basketball game. Stacy Corey allowed to go all the way down and make the basket. That actually was a very smart play by Proctor. McCormick with a good save. Didn't let the ball go out of bounds. Llewellyn. I don't know who's going to the lines, either Llewellyn or McCormick. I got to tell you, he was flashing all the numbers and I missed it. Ponto got the foul, okay. And Allie Llewellyn will be at the line and she'll be taking 2 shots here with 25 seconds to go in the basketball game. Oh, I tell you, these small school venues, they have such tremendous school spirit. Otter Valley, Proctor, West Rutland, great followings. She'll make that a 10-point game at 50-40, and the senior at the line will be up, and no. Dunches with the rebound, and she'll throw the ball away. And again, a lot of the mistakes by West Rutland, you've got to credit to Proctor in the defense and the hustle and the scrambling around. And all Proctor's got to do is basically just get the ball in, and they don't even need to take a shot. That's going to be off from the leg of Ponto. It'll come down, be picked up by Corey. She'll dribble, double dribble. It's going to be Proctor basketball with 15 seconds to go. And Proctor is going to come to Hinchy Gym and upset West Rutland on their home court. And what an effort by the entire Proctor team. McCormick. And they're going to hold the ball. It's McCormick to Llewellyn. Got it. Icing on the cake as senior Allie Llewellyn will bury a 3. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and Proctor will win it by 10 as Dunches at the buzzer will get the shot, but it's going to be an all Proctor celebration tonight as they will win it 53-43 over West Rutland. Again, just such a team effort. I mean, you could say Katie McCormick, Janelle Mullen, Allie Llewellyn, Kish when she was in there, McCullough off the bench, Leopold's effort, but basically, you talk about team efforts, it was a team effort. Congratulations to Proctor. It was a great game by West Rutland. Congratulations to all the seniors. It was a well-officiated, well-coached game. Jerry Munger brought you this rival game between West Rutland and Proctor. And again, 53-43, the Phantoms over the Golden Horde.